If your day has made you say fiddlesticks, huh? Uh, uh. If your day has made you say fiddlesticks, huh? What? Huh? If you need an affordable whiskey that's the bee's knees. What? Oh. Oh. If you need a whiskey that's affordable with the bees. What? What? Ah. Oh, okay. If your day has made you stay fiddlesticks, and you need an affordable whiskey that's the bee's knees, take it from this old granddad. You're gonna love this old granddad. If your day has made you say fiddlesticks, and you need an affordable whiskey that's the bee's knees, take it from this old granddad. You're gonna love this old granddad. The taste is the berries, and it won't drain your billfold either. Get in your horse's carriage and score one today.
Good afternoon, fan of Whiskey Words and Wisecracks. We're here this evening to talk about Old Grandad 114. This whiskey, it's kind of a well-traveled one. It started out at a distillery called Wathen's back in the 1800s. It was taken over by National Distillers, and then in 1987, Jim Beam actually took over the Old Grandad name. It comes in several varieties, all the way from 80 proof all the way up to this here, which is Old Grandad 114. So it says right in the name, it's 114 proof. That's 57% ABV, so it's a hitter for us. So I know we all like some high proof whiskey here. Has a mash bill of 63% corn, 27% rye. So this is a very high rye bourbon and 10% malted barley. So really, by today's definition and what other distillers are doing, this is actually like a burr rye, actually. So, yeah, it comes in this kind of fat little bottle. It's got this fat little cork on it here. So, you can see that's a cork right there. You could take somebody out with this thing. So, big wide mouth type of thing. You can pour a drink in a hurry with this bad boy. Let me see here. They were talking about discontinuing this actually in 2016, the 114, and they actually did not. And with an MSRP of $20 to $30, I know that's kind of a wide range. For a proof this high, it's actually a good value for that proof, so I'm glad they kept it around. As I said, it's made with Basil Hayden's High Rye Mash Bill, and it actually is the same distillate that's used in the 80 proof Basil Hayden's. It's just obviously a lot higher proof. So technically, I guess you could proof this thing down to make as much 80 proof Basil Hayden's as you wanted. Might even save a little money, to be honest with you. This Old Grandad on here is actually Basil Hayden. Handsome fella. All right, and this is, I see this as Old Grandad, and this particular iteration is kind of the manly whiskey your old granddad might have sipped on. So, all that said about it, I'm not going to bore you with too many more details. We'll get right into the nose on this thing. All right, let's give her a sniff here. Rye spice. Yeah, high rye, and then if you want to know what a high rye whiskey smells like, give a whiff of this one, because this is rye spice, some ethanol for sure. Let me dig past that a little bit. Vanilla and cherries, again, very typical in a bourbon. Let's give it another swirl here. You know what? It's almost a little floral. I know that sounds strange for a rye. It's more commonly found in wheated bourbon, but I get a little floral out of it here. Let's give her a taste. Ooh, rye spice. Oh, there it is. Rye spice and heat. That's what I get on that one. It's a nice hot nice hot bourbon. It actually reminds you in proof of something like a Elijah Craig barrel proof. It's kind of, it has that kind of heat to it. Now let's give it another taste here. A sweet cherry, like a sweet cherry candy. And it is showing a little youth. I'm getting a little corn on there, a little kind of grain forward corn. But rye, spice, and heat are your top two there. Let's have another sip here to talk about this finish. A nice Kentucky hug there. And this is going to be a very redundant review. Rye, spice again. The proof is there again. Kind of there's such thing as a rye cherry. Getting that. It gets on the finish, it gets like a creamy vanilla as it hits the back palate and goes down. And that corn is definitely present again. What I'm going to say about this one is if you like a higher proof bourbon and you don't want to break the bank, this was $29 here in Bardstown. I've heard of people paying as low as $20, as much as $32. So again, a pretty wide range of prices there. If you like a burr rye, if you like a rye forward bourbon and you like some heat, you're not going to beat this value right here. I think this one is an excellent bourbon, and I definitely enjoy having it on my shelf. So this is Kyle from Whiskey Words and Wisecracks. Hope you all had an excellent weekend, and we will see you next time.